Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Diamond Select's Deluxe Bruce Lee, and I gotta give a huge shout out to Diamond Select Toys for making this review possible. And this figure looks phenomenal. It comes in that typical Diamond Select style packaging, just revealing everything that you're getting. But this guy comes with so much stuff that there's stuff behind him you can't even see. Right side of the box, we got an image of Bruce Lee looking badass. And it's a full-on image, has like a little caricature of Bruce Lee doing a jump kick, and it says Bruce Lee at the bottom. On the back of the box, we do have some read-up information, so go ahead and feel free to pause it if you'd like to read it. Besides the read-up information, we do got the figure all posed up with some of his accessories looking really awesome, and we do have him just literally posed up using his different accessories. It comes with different head sculpts. Looking great, and right there's the designer and who it was sculpted by. Inside the box, we do get a little pamphlet that says Bruce Lee licensed products, and this does show off other Bruce Lee items you can get. We got the mini mates here, all the different Bruce Lees there. We get some deforms, and then on the other side, we got their gallery, like sculpture style Bruce Lee, and then we get the other one in his classic yellow jumpsuit. Bruce Lee does come with a black bow staff, just in black plastic, and it's a pretty sturdy plastic, doesn't feel gummy at all, so it's not going to droop or anything. It's going to be able to hold its shape very well. Bruce Lee also comes with a pair of shorter sticks to attack with. Was going to call them tonfas, but they're not really those, so if somebody knows the name of these weapons, let me know, but we get two sticks. Now, you can't be Bruce Lee without some signature chucks, and they're sculpted pretty nice. They're just black with the chain just painted nicely. So it's cast in black plastic, and they painted the chain really nice, and it is more of a pliable type of plastic for this one, and it looks good. I mean, it's one of those things where I love real chain chucks, but when you're dealing with, it's a love-hate. Like, if you have real chains, they're just going to droop down, but these ones sort of have a little bit more freedom. It'd be cool if they had a wire in them. We also get another set of chucks, and this one has a sort of like swinging effect, and that's out of like a translucent plastic. Looks really nice, and this is sort of a firmer plastic, but the chain is still a little bit more bendy. But it's still cool to see this type of effect, just showing how quickly he's swinging those chucks. The last nunchuck we get is the spinning nunchuck, and they nailed this effect. It looks pretty awesome. Even when you spin it, it gets all crazy looking, but it's solid plastic. It's a disc. And then we even get the handle that he would be holding onto from the other side of the chuck, and it's awesome. I like this effect a lot. Out of the box, Bruce Lee comes with two gripping hands. We also get a pair of fist hands. We get a pair of slightly open, like martial arts style counter hands or semi-gripping hands. And the last pair of hands we get are those iconic Bruce Lee martial arts style. I don't even know what style that is because he's studied so many different variations. But yeah, he does, have that signature hand positioning for this figure. We do get a alternate head sculpt, and it's that iconic just whoa face. And they did a pretty good job. Inside the mouth is painted, a little bit of teeth painted, eyes are painted. Looking good. It actually is a decent sculpt. Hair looks pretty good when it comes to the sculpt of the hair and everything. Like, tons of sculpt work in the hair, actually. Look at all those strands. Very, very cool. It's all puffy and everything. Very cool looking head sculpt. It's awesome that we got it. So you really can see what you get with these deluxe versions of these figures compared to ones that you'd pick up at like Walgreens. Bruce Lee up close looks amazing. The head sculpt that comes equipped on the figure looks great. Definitely has the young Bruce Lee vibe going on. Looks great. The hair is sculpted amazingly. Again, I love all the little strands that you can see sculpted in there. Just an insane amount of detail. Diamond Select definitely knocked this figure out of the park. Look, he even has sculpted in the muscle detail is just insane. He's ripped. They got a wash through over the skin tone. We got some nipples painted on there. You know, if you're shirtless, you're going to have some nipples showing. Looks awesome. Definitely a wash throughout. The hands that come with them do have a little bit more wash on them. So sometimes, depending on the hands, I guess it's just a random wash. Some are thicker than others. So sometimes the tones are a little off. But it's tons of awesome detail. They're really nailing, like, look at the back. That's crazy. And you can just see that wash, and it looks great. The way light reflects off it and stuff, it just almost gives them that sweaty gleam. Even got some dry brushing going on the pants, the belt. Just overall, like, you see this figure, it's Bruce Lee. And we even get his little shoes and everything sculpted nicely. Soles are a different color. So not only is this figure amazing looking, its articulation is pretty awesome. So his head is on it's like a peg with a ball, so he can look up and down this much, and then he can look left and right, like you do a full 360. A little bit of attitude going on there. Arms can go up this far. I don't know what this is in here. I thought it was a butterfly joint, but it could be something to just protect the paint on the actual shoulders. I'm not 100% because the butterfly, if it's a butterfly, it's not really moving like a butterfly. But we do get bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, and wrist bend. So tons of articulation there. We get this nice ball here that, you know, some tilting. We get some back and forth type of motion, you know, all the type of motion you'd want in that type of ab. And what's great about it, there's no waist swivel, so I don't have to worry about bookshelf hips on this figure. But speaking of hips, look at these. They're newer style hips that we don't really see too often with Diamond Select. I'm hoping this is going to be the future. Not 100% sure, but these are awesome. So not only can these do the drop down, okay, he could do full splits, as he should, because he's Bruce Lee. He can do some crazy kicks like this. Look at that. Look at that. He can even kick back, like all types of motion as he should, because those hips drop and give him all that range that Bruce Lee would need. We do get thigh cuts in here as well. We get a single jointed knee, which is okay, because it gets to a point where it bends like so, but then I sort of popped it. I don't know if it's supposed to go. There's a little like tab you can see right there, and it allows it to go even further. We get ankle rotation. We get the ankle bend and pivot. Reason I didn't do it on this one is it's a little bit stuck. But I mean, with all these types of figures with the paint and stuff, sometimes you just got to heat them up. That's something that we got to get used to nowadays with some of these figures, especially with so much paint, articulation. Now, you could just have Bruce Lee holding some of his chucks. Now, one thing I am going to have to say is that his hands, I wish the grip could like grip them a little bit better, because like you can sort of see they slide out. So it might be something I just need to heat up the hands and push the fingers closer, but you can just sort of see that some of this stuff just sort of slides through the hands. This figure is awesome. Just pose him up with the different weapons and stuff like that. I have him sort of like bringing the chuck over with the effect and just sort of has that fist up. It's a fun figure. I love the spinning nunchuck effect. It looks great. And, you know, put that alternate head on there. It just adds a lot more expression to the figure. And I mean, it's Bruce Lee. This figure's sick. As a Bruce Lee fan myself, this figure just brings nothing but joy. I am having so much fun with this figure. I love the fact that you can put the nunchuck under the arm. One thing I wish is that he had an open palm hand to get him even more into some of those iconic poses. But the figure is awesome. Make sure you guys don't sleep on this figure. The articulation is definitely there, and you can get him into that nice jump kick pose. It's just awesome. I love the posability of this figure. The articulation is great. This guy's balance is on point. No support anywhere. So this deluxe Bruce Lee figure is phenomenal. It comes with tons of accessories, alternate hands, an alternate portrait. The articulation is definitely there and on point, and we get some solid sculpt and paint work. This is by far one of the best Diamond Select figures I've had in hand. I like Diamond Select figures, but this one blew me away. I was not expecting it. It's awesome. And that sums up my unboxing and review of the Deluxe Diamond Select Bruce Lee figure from Series 2. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It'll mean the world to me. And if you want to get an alert when I post up a new video, hit that silver bell notification for me, and then you'll get that alert when I post up a new video. And make sure you guys go show some love to Diamond Select Toys. You got their YouTube channel down below. It keeps you in the know with what is coming out from Diamond Select. And then you got the website down below, because if you want to pick up some of these figures that I'm showing off, this one even particularly, go to their website and they're there right now. So again, big thank you to Diamond Select for making this review possible. I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.